Welcome back, everybody. Today we are going to do yet another PYQ from the essays. This one is from 2021, and the topic was, what is research but a blind date with knowledge? Great topic. Clearly, it is comparing two things. It's making an analogy that research is like a blind date, right? This is exploring the unpredictability that comes with blind date and the exciting discoveries that are part of research is comparing with the exciting experiences of a blind date. So it is a comparison of these two things, and you're analyzing how the similarities are, right? So in terms of our keywords, I would say things like research, obviously, and knowledge. Those are our first. And then I would say exploration, right? Then I will say uncertainty. I'll say excitement. These are kind of some of the keywords that are here. Now let's look into the arguments. So the first argument I would talk about, that research is basically an exploration of the unknown. So that's how I would start, because it clearly establishes the similarity, where the similarity lies, right? So research begins with questions that have no clear answers, echoing what the uncertainty you feel in a blind date, right? So that's where I start. So like a blind date might lead to unexpected outcomes, a research also can give you unforeseen discoveries. So that is our first point. The second thing I would write is about uncertainty and risk, right? What will I write about uncertainty and risk? So both research and blind dates carry certain risks, right? So outcomes are often unpredictable and the results we don't know, right? So what will happen in a blind date, nobody knows. And same way, what will happen in research, no one knows. So scientific history tells us that serendipity often plays a crucial role in unexpected successful outcomes. So that is what we will talk about in uncertainty and risk. The third aspect here is the preparation and anticipation, right? Preparation and anticipation happens in both. So in a blind date, you as an individual, you prepare for your date, you select your attire, you plan the conversation, you wonder about how the other person is, and you gather background information. You do a variety of things to get prepared, and you have some anticipation. This is how my date will go, and this is how my interaction will be. It's exactly the same in research, right? So research, we prepare, we have a methodology, we have our experiments, we gather our thesis, we say this is going to be our approach in much the same way. And the anticipation is likewise, right? So this is clearly my third point. The fourth point is there is an element of learning from experience, right? That experiential learning is a part of both. So you, as a researcher or somebody who's going as a blind date, you basically are prepared to learn from experience. That means you're prepared to have failures. That's totally fine with you, and that you're getting into it thinking that this might not go well. So there is an iterative nature of this, and there is a acceptance of failure. So we are also talking about the quality of resilience, right? So scientific spirit has resilience, it is iterative, it is okay to fail at times, and that's the way it learns. And then the last thing I would say is connection and outcomes. In connection and outcomes, what I would say is that the goal of both research and blind date is a connection. This is the goal, right? You are trying to make a connection either with knowledge. So research is goal of research is to make a connection with knowledge, and the goal of blind dates is to connect with a potential partner. And there is successful research, and there is successful blind dates, and there are unsuccessful ones. But there are, well, it is successful, it is a wonderful thing. So when research is successful, or when blind dates are successful, they can yield significant benefits for the individual or the society, right? So there is a tremendous outcome that we are deriving from here. So there are so many examples that you can take, and I will pick three. Your penicillin, discovery of penicillin, can talk about the DNA double helix, and obviously the genome project can also be another example. A lot of these were sort of accidental in the case of penicillin, or in case of the human genome project, that was started with having no idea where this will lead to. A large scale effort to map the DNA, and a large number of people worked alongside each other. So I think there is risk, uncertainty, and exploration in all of these examples, and you could use them. So let's just revisit. So we're talking about exploration, we're talking about risks, we're talking about preparation and anticipation, we are talking about iteration, failure, resilience, and we are talking about connections and outcomes. So hopefully this gives you a good framework to answer this essay. Remember, the key to writing good essays is first understanding the topic well, and strong arguments, and then making sure you have a way to tell the story, the sequence in which you write. These are much more important than things like, did I quote the right person or write the right examples, and so on and so forth. So stay with me on this channel, or reach out to me on our Telegram channel, t.me/essays with Edukemy. For those of you who want to learn the detailed techniques and concepts of essay writing and go through thematic analysis, all the PYQs, we also have a 4-week-long essay course. Definitely join us, and I'll see you in class.